Dear friends, we are pleased to offer you a tourist trip to the small town of Mikhailovsk and its surroundings. The most important attraction of Mikhailovsk is its nature: the Ural Mountains, beautiful rivers, a huge pond, clean forests with mushrooms and berries, real caves, grottos, and much more. The area next to Mikhailovsk is a nature park that preserves this beauty in its original form. The mountains that surround Mikhailovsk are particularly attractive. There is a ski resort on Voronina mountain in the winter season. Mount Lubov is located in the city center and is famous for its legend. From this mountain, there is an extensive view of the main attraction of Mikhailovsky Pond, the dam. It has 3 locks, which open only in the spring season. In the center of the city, there is the Ascension Cathedral. Inside the temple, you can see how the restoration of the historical building is taking place. During the tour, you will see rare books of the past centuries, visit the ancient furnaces that still heat the temple in winter. The tallest building in Mikhailovsk is the bell tower. The observation deck offers stunning views of the city. Here, you can not only learn a lot about the history of bell ringing, but also ring the bells yourself. Mikhailovsk is the place where the features of the modern city and the traditions of the Russian village combine. The locals raise goats, sheep, cows, and many other domestic animals. Therefore, you can always try fresh farm products. The recreation center Novaya Yelnya is located not far from the city. Here, you can get acquainted with horses, learn about features of their breeding, ride with an experienced instructor, and relax in the comfortable houses surrounded by nature. Continuing our journey, we see the beautiful and clean Demit River, which flows into Mikhailovsky Pond. We keep coming across cows along the way. The local nature is an expanse for these animals. A small temple and the statue of Archangel Mikhail are located on the highest mountain named Kukan. The height of this mountain reaches 90 meters above the level of the factory pond. From the observation deck, the whole city is visible at a glance. There are only 9,000 people living in the city of Mikhailovsk, but there is a lot to see. In a remote part of the city, the famous Russian Ufa river flows, which is very beautiful, but in its own way. A suspension bridge crosses the river, which allows locals to cross to other side. People here live in small, beautiful houses, and this is perfectly combined with modern technologies, solar panels. And we are going further to the village of Arakayevo. In front of us is the Serga River, one of the most picturesque rivers in the Urals. An amazing place with the sheer cliffs, rocky mountains, and the breathtaking views. There is also a museum of local lore in Mikhailovsk. The exposition introduces the history of the city, the way of the life and culture of local residents. Here, you can see collections of ethnography, applied art, and minerals, and much more, tracing the entire history of Mikhailovsk from its foundation to the present. There are 4 rivers flow through the city: Ufa, Serga, Kuba, and Voronina. 3 of them form a huge pond because of the dam. If you take a boat trip along the pond, you will be able to see such natural beauties that open only from the waterside. Some of the plants growing here are listed in the Red Book. There are even species that grow only here. We invite you to visit Mikhailovsk, and we will be happy to personally show you all these beauties and organize a real vacation for you, where you can recharge and get new impressions.